Should you forgive your romantic partner if they cheated on you? While this is a difficult subject, there are some things that make it easier to answer. Hi, my name is Aaronjarrels. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I help couples find their happy. Today, we're asking the question, should you forgive your romantic partner for cheating on you? It depends on the answer to a few questions. I'll tell you what those are and what they mean in just a moment. But before I do, if you're interested in finding out if the old saying, once a cheater, always a cheater is true, stay tuned to the end because I'm going to let you know. To confidently answer the question, should you forgive a partner who's cheated on you, you've got to know the answer to a couple of questions. And those questions are this. First, was the boundary crystal clear or simply implied? Oh, I know, we think that some things should just be common sense. You shouldn't cheat on your partner. But let me tell you something, there's no such thing as common sense. Each of us are unique. We've got our own backgrounds, our own histories, our own assumptions and beliefs. Therefore, each and every relationship is as unique as the people that create it. So you've got to ask yourself, was that boundary set crystal clear? Or was it in that gray area where you're like, well, you should just know not to do that? Because if that's the case, I think there's room for forgiveness. Okay. Before I go any further, I want to ask you a question. Have you taken the time in your relationship to set down your boundaries and expectations with your partner on a regular, ongoing, probably even yearly basis? And if you haven't, what's keeping you from doing that? I'd love to hear your answers in the comments below. All right, second is this. Was the cheating on purpose or a tragic accident? So what do I mean by this? I mean, was it something that they accidentally one time did? Because if that's the case, then they made a mistake, and we all make mistakes. Or was it something that was ongoing? Because while we all make mistakes, we don't all necessarily do it over and over again, week after week, month after month, or year after year. I'm sure you can guess which one here I think leaves a little room for forgiveness. Next thing to ask yourself is this. Are they truly sorry for their actions? Have they owned up to the betrayal and the hurt that they caused your relationship? Or are they simply making up excuses? In some cases, they might even be blaming you for them cheating on you. This one I think is easy to figure out. You should forgive only the remorseful. Last, you've got to ask yourself, do you want to forgive them? If you don't want to forgive them, simply don't. And if you do want to forgive them and found room to do so, then do it. Now, to find out if the common belief, once a cheater, always a cheater is true, the answer is no. It's not universally true. In a 2017 study in the Journal of Marriage and Family titled Once a Cheater, Always a Cheater, Serial Infidelity Across Subsequent Relationships, found that while infidelity in one relationship or a previous relationship did indicate an increased likelihood of subsequent cheating in future relationships, it didn't necessarily mean it was across the board. It emphasized the importance of remorse, regret, and changes made in personal growth and in their behavior and relationships. Meaning, if they wanted to continue cheating, they're gonna. And if they felt really bad about it, it could actually make them less likely to cheat in the future. So yes, it's all individual and you need to pay attention to who you're with. So now the question becomes, if you want to forgive your partner for cheating, how do you do it? Well, guess what? I'm gonna answer that in my very next video. So if you're interested in learning how, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That's all I've got for this one. Bye for now.